All right, the theme is love. So this story has a little bit of tortured love, a little bit of love that some people would regard as perverse love, and the story is called "For the Love of Snoopy," because when I was in college in Minnesota, I transferred to a college in Minnesota, and my roommate, I was from Philadelphia area. My roommate was from Sheridan, Wyoming. First time I spoke to him on the phone, I thought I was talking to a woman. And he told me about his blue towels. He had these set of blue towels that he was very proud of. And so I later met him and shared a room with him. And he was a young Republican from Sheridan, Wyoming. And he had these blue towels, and he had this collection of Barbra Streisand tapes. And what's her name? She sang with the Supremes. Diana Ross. He was really into Diana Ross. They had a Halloween party. He dressed up as a woman. He shaved his legs, put on fishnet stockings. And this guy was a young Republican from Sheridan, Wyoming. So, and he had this Snoopy doll. He had this Snoopy doll that had costumes. And one was the spaceman. I think the other one I remember was Lederhosen. And he had a couple more. So I'm in college. I'm, in the city where Prince is, back in Minnesota, St. Paul, Minneapolis. And I'm, trying to be this intellectual and get laid. And I got this roommate who's got this Snoopy doll collection and a poster of Richard Nixon on his wall. Subsequently, after 4 years, he was with the Young Democrats. He was the chairman of the AIDS committee for the McAllister College Gay and Lesbian Coalition, and now he's, I think, a ward leader in Minnesota or whatever. So he had a transition during college. But this was when he was a young Republican from Sheridan, Wyoming. So he was in the room a lot, and I went off to Mary, who I was having this tortured affair with. And so it was just like a Saturday. He was gone, and he was gone from like 8 to 10 on a Saturday, which he almost never was. And I was sitting around doing whatever. And I thought, it'd be a good idea to take Snoopy and make a noose and hang Snoopy and put a card in his palm that said, "I can't live with the guilt any longer. I killed Jimmy Hoffa." So I did this because it was a great idea. And then I went off and had my tortured romance with Mary. And then I came back at 2 o'clock in the morning, knocked on the door. It's dark, I'm tired, emotionally tired. And the door is locked from the inside. And he's like, no, wait. So I noticed, he goes, "Look at the door." And on the door he had taped a piece of paper and a string with a pencil. And it said something like, "Because of the horrendous act that you have done to Snoopy, you have to write a 1,000-word essay saying how guilty you are and how you feel responsible." So I thought, okay, I hung Snoopy. I should play along. So I wrote out a little essay and slid it under the door. And I said, "Okay, let me in." He goes, No, wait. And I heard thumping going on there. We had a lot of boxes, just because, it was probably before computers, but, you'd always have boxes. So I go into the room, and he's taken one of his famous blue towels, the largest of the blue towels, and he put it over a box. And then he took his cassette collection of, Diana Ross and stuff, and emptied it. It looks like a little leather case about this big. And then he took one of his small blue towels from the blue towel set, and he put it in there. And then he laid Snoopy in this little casket. And then he took a small light from his desk, and he shined it up so that Snoopy was lying in state. And that's a true love for Snoopy. Again.